Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Yo, yo, yo. What's happening, y'all? I know y'all saw it already. You had to have. I know y'all saw it. Huh? What happening, fam? Hit that like screen. Get this live out there. What you talking about, Willis? What's happening, brother? James Downey, what's up, buddy? How's everybody doing tonight? Nah, bro. Maybe not. It's possible, but you feel like a flaw in life. Hey, what's happening? Man, I don't know, bro. I'll tell you, dude, he's taller than most of the squatches I see. Hey, I'm on bail. Got that. That's old school. How's everybody doing? Hit that like button. Thank you, Shayab Kazala. Yeah, bro, he's like 15 foot tall, fam. I just had somebody say that it was a Bigfoot, but man, I don't know. I don't think so, bro. I think he's just got, actually, he has clothes on. Monstro, my guy, what's happening? Fire, bro. Gramps has got fire, bro. Hey, you see that one's going off. The 1 minute long video is going off. Yeah, buddy. No, it's not necessarily, but I mean, we do include some Bible stuff. They do include some Bible stuff. I know, right? I know, me too, bro. When I got tagged in this on Insta, it was literally like, I hopped on Insta, dude, and it was like 50 seconds, and boom, I was tagged, and I was like, my guy. I've kind of been collabing a little bit, like, we kind of have a mutual thing where, you know, we respectfully don't care if we rob each other's videos as long as we shout each other out. So I'm trying to give him clout on here a little bit, trying to give me clout on Insta, and he has given me a clout on Insta. So, clipping. What you mean clipping? Really? Is my clipping, huh? Alright, I'm gonna back it up. Probably because I'm too close. I can't, dude. They don't let you show videos in live, right? They need to fix that. No, dude, so I just got this video. Supposedly it was like a covert camera that the special ops teams in the military used in Afghanistan to catch this video. In this picture, next to him is a tank, yo. A tank right there. It's night vision. It's at night. It's real hard to make out, but it is a tank. And I looked it up, you guys, online. Tanks average 7 to 9 feet in height. And bro, this dude is towering that fucker. He looks like he's two of them to me. But I don't want to get too crazy. End of the day. Hell yeah, bet. It's the one I just posted. Man, I don't know, dude. And dude, did you guys see, bro? Did you guys see how, bro, but yeah, I get perspective. I understand that. But look, dude, come on. Look how he stands over that tank, bro. He's right next to it. But, did you see it crawling to the ground? Did you see him disappear into the friggin' ground, y'all? Holy shit. What in the hell, dude? Dude, hey. Is it that bad? Is it bad, y'all? My quality audio shit? Is my quality audio shit right now, guys? Hold up. Oh. No? Well, what the fuck? Somebody... What is it called? Preaking? What's that called? Audio way too loud. Okay, I'm turning it down. Is this better, guys? Okay, just stay back from the mic. Okay. Shit, nobody's told me that yet. Thank you, guys. Is that better? Okay, thank you, Zephyr. I was just super excited, y'all. Is this better? No. Preamp is too loud. Okay. Better? Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Good looking out, fam. That's why I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I've noticed if you don't watch it, you can get the volume way too loud. It don't take much either. You can turn your gain up too quick too. Hey, I can't play it in my background, fam. That's lies, dude. Can you do that, bro? Can you do that? Y'all? Can I do that? How? I didn't think so, y'all. I've never been able to play videos in these lives. If I'm missing something, tell me though. How? I don't think you can green screen play videos though, y'all. Let me look. No, there ain't nothing there. It won't let me. So, hey, just go to my page if you guys want to. Hey, idea, okay, alright. I was wondering that too, bro. That crossed my mind. Kick it back a couple notches. Is that better, y'all? Is that better? Because I like to be able to get close to the mic, yo. I like to be able to get close to the mic. Just because it looks cool. Makes me look like I'm a professional or something. Bro, watch my video. It's my latest posted. And dude, y'all. Holy shit. This is a Spec Ops camera. They set it up covertly. Thank you for the gifts. I follow all my gifters. I appreciate all the gifts, y'all. Means a lot. Appreciate you guys who watch me regularly too. Thanks, fam. You guys are awesome. Get in them comments a little more if you can, because I see a lot of haters. So get in them comments. But no, I don't care. Either way, dude, I hopped on my Instagram and dude had me tagged. Unanswered Universe, by the way, is his name. Unanswered_universe. Check him out on all platforms. We kind of have a mutual thing, you know. We grab videos from each other, and just as long as we shout each other out. He's gaining me a nice following on Insta right now. I'm like 12,000, 15,000, and I didn't start till really legitimately probably 3 or 4 months ago. 3, not even. So it's popping off. Payday coming soon, hopefully. Thanks for the gifts. That helps along the way. No, dude, Spec Ops, Covert Camera, night vision. Okay? And if you guys go watch it, y'all, you can see him rustling through the tank, like literally just standing up and checking it all out, kind of rustling through it. He's looking for people, dude. He's legitimately looking for people. Ready to smash skulls, bro. Like smash heads. You know what I mean? Like he's big, guys. He's big. He got to be 14. He got to be 14 foot tall, y'all. He got to be 14 foot tall. I mean, somebody said it's a Sasquatch. You know, I mean, dude, I haven't seen any Sasquatches this tall and lanky. And I've seen a lot of Sasquatch videos, fam. But I believe it's Sasquatch, all right? That man right there, he got clothes on and he's a giant. I swear to God it. I swear to God it. Yeah, go watch it. He stands up, dude. He towers over that tank. All tanks, dude, in the military are either 7 to 9 feet tall, depending. The turret's usually at about 9 feet. So, thank you very much for the gifts. So, dude, you know, the tank's height is right here. And he's right next to it, fam. He ain't in front or behind it. You can see him rummaging through it. So, dude is a fucking beast, y'all. And then the weirdest part of all, I'm freaking still like just mind boggled about it. He leans down and gets like close to the ground, bro. And it's like, you can kind of see, dude, watch it close. You can kind of see him digging. Like he's scooping shit up. And then all of a sudden he like wiggles and bow. He gone, man. He in them tunnels, bro. Eat your heart out, haters. Hey, every one of you guys that all hate it. Oh, I gotta see some footage. Read it and weep. Whatever. Watch it and weep. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying it. Kandahar Giant, they were not lying. I've known it from the day one. This last one, they are not lying, y'all. They are not lying. Whether it is an absolute fact that they left Afghanistan because of this or not, I will never be able to know. Nobody will really ever know. But, bro, this dude's out here nocturnal, bro. This dude's out here nocturnal getting these guys, dude. They're not playing. He's out here at night, yo, scavenging that tank, hoping to God he finds him up inside, bro. I'm telling you, they're not playing. And you know, I've been thinking a lot about it lately. Somebody kind of brought this to my attention, you know what I mean? In history, right, we are taught that the fall in the book of Enoch and all this, right, that the giants are evil, man-eating beasts, okay? Evil, man-eating beasts. Thank you, El King. Appreciate you. But what if, now if you guys haven't watched my 7 Luminaries videos, check them out because it's perspective on this. What if we're the bad guys? What if they're the good guys? What if they're just out here getting it, living their life, wanting to be damn left alone, and we ain't leaving them alone? What if? What if they're the decent ones? Man, that's really had my mind churning lately. I'm telling you. Because, dude, after all this shit I've been finding out, and all the research I've been doing, hey, mankind ain't very kind. You know what I'm saying? We ain't very kind. Let's be honest. Anything we don't know or understand, we just shoot at it. Thank you, Titan S. Appreciate you. I love my people. Don't get me wrong. I love mankind. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's got me thinking. I know for a fact, dude. I know for a fact, right? Like anything, there's good and bad. There's always a balance to the force, all right? But, man, it's really got me wondering. But maybe that's why we left? If we did leave for that, maybe we decided to leave them alone. And leave stuff behind for the Taliban to see if maybe they want to deal with it. Or if they attack them. I don't know. I'm just shooting the darts here. But so I got a little side note on that whole ordeal, okay? You guys saw my 7 Luminaries video, right? Y'all saw that. So I talked about what? I talked about the Aztecs and the Mayans, right? Possibly the history being a little bit sketchy. Okay? Well, the source is just, dude, I don't care what anybody says, dude. I don't care who wrote history. I don't care none of that. The source is gold. It is an older gentleman, a grandfather. I'm not sure how old he is. I'm imagining he's 70s, 80s from Mexico. And he's part of that. He's part of that generation that still, they didn't have a phone. They weren't phone bugs and computer bugs, right? They were word of mouth bugs, right? And the stories that they were told were passed down for thousands of years. Okay? And I'm starting to find out, y'all, that this right here, this is misinformation mostly. The myths and the stories, dude, that would have been told through all of history, those are more fact-based, I swear to God, than our logical, critical way of thinking everything is. Because I think that we are this world is not only magical, it's amazing and it's crazy at the same time. Almost scary. Yeah, let's be real. It's scary. That's why people that share my shit, my content or whatever, that do my type of content, they have trouble getting funding. And there's a reason for that. It's because of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want people scared. But you know what? I'd rather be scared than not know and get caught off guard. Right? Right? That's my mentality. I sleep fine every night. Yeah, truth is stranger than fiction, Fallen. Good to see you, buddy. Truth is stranger than fiction. Okay? That's the truth, too. That's a fact. I don't care. That's a fact. Truth is stranger than fiction. So as I was talking to my boy here about them 7 luminaries, right? He sent me some more gold, you know. I mean, hit Gramps, dude. He's a whole freaking encyclopedia, dog. That guy knows some shit, and I'd love, man, if I could speak Spanish, probably, I'd love to sit and chop it up with that guy for a minute, you know what I mean, and pick his brain, because holy crap, boy, that guy's got some shit. So check this out. Speaking in lines of giants, Bigfoot, etc. My guy tells me, yeah, my grandfather here. I'm gonna pull up the email even probably here. Oh shit, hold that email on, because I want to say it like he told me, not pretty much verbatim. Crazy, dude. His grandfather had the most awesome stories, and lore passed down to him. It's something that's really just priceless, dude. It's a dead and dying thing. You know what I mean? It's not. Make sure you're passing them stories down, brother. I'll tell you right now, dog. I'll tell you right now, Maestro. I'll never ever forget the stuff your grandfather has said and told you, bro. I'll never forget it till the day I die, bro. I promise you that. That's real talk, dude. That's real talk. Come on, baby. Some of his stuff, dude, is just, it almost makes your eyes water. It's like, holy shit. What the fuck? Where's the text? Damn it. Oh, there we go. Hold up. Okay, hold on. I see. Oh, shit. I dropped something. Who knows what it is. Okay, so he talks about, here. My newest one here. Come on. Okay, I'm just going to continue. I thought I had it on one thread. Okay. I thought I had it on one thread. Dang it. Okay, anyway, his grandfather, bro. His grandfather said this. He said this. He started talking about Bigfoots. Okay? And a little to go with the lore. I'd love to hear one of these times, Mastro, you need to ask him about the duendes, bro. The little people. I'd be curious to see what he says about them. But I got a message from a follower the other day She told me about how when she was little, she says, duendes are real. I'm promising you that. She says, there's a couple different kinds. There's like a dwarven type that's really short, and she said that there's a 3-foot type that's a little taller. And she said her mother told her that when she was just a little girl, about 4 or 5 years old, she can remember to the day that her sister disappeared. And they know pretty much for a fact that it was a duendes that took her. And she never came home. She never came home. So they're out there, y'all, and they seem to reside in that Mexico, Texas area, border area, hot. They like hot climates. But what's crazier though is he told me his grandpa was really knowledgeable about Bigfoots, fam. Bigfoots, right? So check this. His grandfather said that Bigfoots are inherently benevolent beings. They're very gentle and very docile, okay? He said that they've been around on this planet for millennia. They've been here for a long time, and they've been able to watch all the different generations of man come and go, okay? He says that Bigfoot is actually a highly intelligent being and that it's at a higher conscious vibe than us, but they just like simple. They'd rather just walk through the woods and forage and be with family all day long. Okay? He also said this. That's why they run away. Okay? They are scared. They don't want to have no smoke. They don't want no trouble. And in fact, he said that Bigfoot and man were once, they could coexist. They were cohesive. They could coexist, right? And even so much as probably work together. Wild thought, right? And dude, you guys know how I talk about my wars. All these galactic wars and all these wars that had happened on Earth, right? Bigfoot has not only fought by our side in all of them, he's fought always with the good side. All 3 wars, galactic wars, and the wars on this planet. All right? You can't make this shit up. So, if you see a Bigfoot, this is what he said. He said Bigfoot is put here to protect, thank you, Shnasty. Bigfoot is put here to protect the portals. If you find a Bigfoot or you run into a Bigfoot, you're getting close to a portal. Okay? Now, here's the caveat or whatever you want to call it. So Bigfoot can read your aura. He can read your being, your soul. He can tell if you're inherently good and one. They said one with Mother Nature, okay? Or you at least respect her. They can tell if you're pure of heart. And if you are, and you want to go through the portals, they will let you. But you got to approach them in such a manner. Because if they get the slightest inkling that you will go down there being Agartha, and misuse the power that they provide, if they get the slightest inkling you will, they will attack you and they will murk you on the spot. On the spot. But if you're good and decent, pure of heart, they'll almost escort you in. That's crazy. And that's been a theory for a long time, that they protect the portals. And they do. I've always said, why are they so elusive? Why? Because they walk through the gates, the stargates, in and out, whenever they please. Because they are inherently good and decent. Kind of like Chewbacca. Hey, don't think Star Wars ain't written off something. That George Lucas knew a lot of shit people didn't. He put that in there for a reason. He put him in there for a reason, Chewbacca. Now we're getting the gears turning. That's how you connect the dots right there. Right there. That's how you connect them. You hear certain things and you go, oh, ting ting, true. See it? True. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not bullshitting, dude. It's not a lie. His grandfather would have no reason to lie or make any of it up. And it wouldn't be passed down to him through all these years if it was a line of crap. What's happening is, let's be real, propaganda, I don't know, we're being swerved to think otherwise, when in fact we should be thinking this way. But I don't know. That's just a guess. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we don't know for sure. But at the end of the day, dude, crazy stuff. Dude, that Bigfoot shit blew my mind. That's why they always walk away. That's why, and they also always take care of their dead. They'll never leave a body to rot. Never. It's sacred to them. They appreciate it. They appreciate life, and they appreciate death. They're divine, bro. Bigfoots are ascended higher than us. Scramble that one for a minute. Bigfoots are descended higher than us, within the realm of nature and universe. And they're smart. They're really smart. So, don't underestimate them, though. You know, make sure you just, if you ever run into one, or if you ever really, dude, I'm like seriously considering trying to find one of these fucking portals. No, I'm not kidding. Like, I'll chop it up with a Bigfoot, if that's what it takes. You know? You know? Dude, I had some dude, right, hit me up the other day, on my TikTok Messenger. And he goes, hey, bro, I'm from Texas. Do you want to head north with us? I was like, ooh, north? Where's north, buddy? You know? I don't know, bro. What? Hey, what? Tell me that video's not missing from my feed. Is that what them stairs come from? Fuck. They took it down. Shit. Oh, them fuckers. Yeah, they took it down. They took it down. Alright. Well, you know what that means. But either way, just don't say it. I don't want to get banned. I don't want to get banned. I'm gonna back out here and just change my fucking background. No, it's alright. I'm not gonna put it back up. I'm not gonna put it back up. Bigfoots could be a descendant of Nephilim. They could be. Yes, sir. So Bigfoots absolutely could be. That's alright. Check it out on my other platforms. YouTube, others. It'll be there. YouTube won't take it down. I had a feeling, man. I had a little bit of a feeling. I'm surprised they did, though. Really, I am. I'm surprised they did. I ain't even gonna peel that one. What do you do, dude? What do you do? You know what I mean? Yes, it did. At least I didn't get banned. Probably misinformation or something. Who knows? But hey, that's what they're trying to say. That's what they've probably tagged it as. But let's be honest. Why would they take anything down if it wasn't legit? I mean, I don't know. It might not be though, because dude, there is false like videos out there. Who knows? Oh, dude, my YouTube, any platform I got's Night God 333, y'all. You all right? Dude, I'm not condoning that, bro. Don't be reposting that shit. You're gonna get me in trouble. Don't be reposting that too much now. I'm not condoning that TikTok. I'm not condoning it. You tell them. I'm not condoning it. But yeah, dude, it's almost impossible. I feel like once it's up, it's done. It's litty. Instagram leaving it up. Maybe I shouldn't have put stuff in the. Maybe I shouldn't have titled it all that stuff. Would that have helped? You think, guys? And I got 333 on all platforms. Can't miss it, bro. Also, he's doing good. He's much better. What? That's what you heard, Humdog Millionaire? Oh, yeah. I got you. Sure. Here. You see now? Better? Is that better? Or no? Today's good, dude. Today's good. Today is good. You know, actually, you guys, I don't have any complaints. But yeah, dude, I see that when I started talking about it too much, y'all, my shit got cut in half. Oh well, what do you do? Probably somebody freaking turned it in. So check this out. Dude, no, I don't, dude, so no, I got, 2 guys left. I got, I can't believe my running back. I'm brain farting on him. Dude, so that's what's messed up. I used to watch sports all the time. Okay? I did. And I know all the players. I used to know them all. And I started talking. I quit watching sports. It's kind of weird. And I moved out here and it's all online shit instead of just the cable hooked right up, and it's kind of a little slow sometimes. I don't even watch it. I'm always trying to find shit, dude. I'm trying to find more information. I know, right? No, Ezekiel Elliott, bro. That's my running back, though. I got Zeke, and then I got Amari Cooper tomorrow night on Monday night. And I'm down by about 28. I'm actually projected to beat him, but we'll see. So, dude, to be honest, yeah, I do. I've done a little research on the Tartarians. So no, we call those Titans. Yeah, bro. Hey, so I did some research on that too. I looked it up because I was like, man, could that giant really be miles and miles tall? Like, I don't want to sound like a complete jackwagon when I talk about it, right? So I looked it up, and there actually is an account in the Book of Enoch that states the tallest giant on the planet, and I think they shored him. I really do. I think they shored him on this height. 3,000 wells or cubits, B-I-T, cubits, which equals 18 inches per cubit. So 4,500 feet tall. That's the tallest giant in the Book of Enoch. No, it's 3,000 L's. Look it up. Yeah, because I thought it was 302, but it wasn't. It was 3,000. I swear to God, look it up. I just looked it up. It said 3,000 cubits or whatever. Okay, maybe L's and cubits are different, but I swear it said 3,000 L's too. Same thing. My God, what? What do Giants eat? Yeah, he was. I think he was like almost to. I think Enoch was like, he brought him up to close to the archangel status, but not quite. Close to the archangel status, but not quite. So any physical proof, right? So you guys, I was looking on this tall giant the other day, and actually it was I think it was like last night, And I found this dude's page. Only one on it. Just one page, bro. One page on this whole thing. Only article I found. One. Tells you something. Tells you something. Okay? This dude basically found... I have a picture of it. Here, let me put it up. Hold up here. Dude, nobody likes my Google Earth. It makes me mad. I literally found a cross on Antarctica today. Right here. Bow. That, my friends, was found by a gentleman. And that is a knuckle joint of a giant. See how it's sheer? See how it's sheer? It's petrified into rock. That's a knuckle joint. That's a knuckle joint, y'all. Ha ha. Yeah, that's a 4,500 foot tall giant. Tell him. You look it up, you can't find it anywhere. That's another verification of validity most of the time. Not even on a hoax page, bro. This was it. I got lucky, I found it. I was looking for pictures. Saw this, said knuckle joint. I clicked on it, took me to the link, took me to the page. That fucker's big. He's big. I don't know what else. I don't tell you. You can say it's a rock or whatever, but dude, he did all of the necessaries, bro. This guy did all. He's an archaeologist, bro. He's an archaeologist, dude. He did all the necessary stuff to verify it being bone and not stone. So, read it and weep. Read it and weep. It's legit. And obviously it is because they didn't share it. Never posted anything about it. Never said a word about it. All right. Shit, I need to start selling giant tees. Come on, Giants, I got you. Put you in that Under Armour. So my theory about their population, right? Right? I hear you, Caitlin. Caitlin, I mean. So my theory on their population. Somebody in the comments just told me, dude, that they ran out of food. What? Ran out of food. A, they eat a lot, that means. And B, there's a lot of them. There's a fucking lot of them, dude. What's up, Awakened Stuff? Yeah, no, that right there, they did, Christina, they said that the dude that found this was like a researcher, archaeologist type. He verified it as a knuckle bone. As a knuckle bone. They don't put that on the internet, though. They hide this stuff. Leave it for me to dig up. Someday, dude, Joe Rogan's gonna be like, bro, you're on the map. Need to have you on show. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, like, honest to God, I think they're shorting him, dude. I think they're shorting him. I think he's taller than 4,500. I really do. I think they're shorting him, dude. I told you guys seen it, dude. You guys seen it, bro. Those were nothing but footprints on that Google Earth. You all seen it. Nothing but footprints. I don't care. Those were 4,600 feet in themselves. 4,500 feet. He ain't going to be as tall as his feet are wide. Dude, he's going to be way taller than that. He's going to be... I'm thinking like... So we're going to round up. I mean, 4,500 is a little short of a mile, but we'll call it a mile. I'm going to say he's 4 miles. 2.5, 3. Just as you know, guess. But I don't know. I'm just, you know. But dude, there's folklore, dude. Okay, I was looking up more lore on this just today. So originally in mythology, the giants, each giant that was born of one of the fallen, right? Each giant that was born of one of the fallen, they birthed them and designated them a god to fight. They were supposed to counteract the gods of Olympus. Okay? Well, the tallest giant of all was said to, he was supposed to fight Poseidon. I forget his name. He was supposed to fight Poseidon, and he did fight Poseidon, right? Their battle went all throughout the oceans. I said it right in the mythology. Their battle went all throughout the oceans. Poseidon was having a hard time with him. But then he hit him, and he fell, and one of the fissures in the earth cracked a little more. And he's like, oh shit, I got an idea. He goes and he just grabs this fucking, just this massive boulder. I've read somewhere, and I couldn't find any text verifying this, but I know I've read it somewhere, that Poseidon was said to be a giant as well, and have giant's blood running through his veins. So it's said that he picked up Poseidon, a big ass boulder, big ass rock, like a whole mountain himself, bro. Like he just massive amounts of land. He picked it up, and supposedly he chucked that motherfucker up. Wow. And it landed on, it starts with a P, Polysius or something. I don't know. His name's a little weird. But he was one of the most renowned giants. But it landed on him. Bah! It smushed him, right? It smushed him, but it didn't kill him. It didn't kill him. It said it right in the text. Did not kill him. It just trapped him, more or less, under it. So there's lore all day of giants that didn't sink. They were so tall that they stood above the oceans when walking through them. You know, and who would be the god of the ocean? Somebody that can walk through it and stand up. He'd be pulling blue whales out of the depths like hors d'oeuvre, bro. You know what I mean? I think it's legit. I really just... have you guys seen that Blockbuster Shorts video guy that makes all those scary, freaky-ass little 1-minute videos? He had a giant come up out of the ocean and attack a boat in one of his videos. I thought, no fucking way. Yeah. Touche, my guy. He knows it. I guarantee it. You know, he believes it. He knows it. Otherwise, he wouldn't post videos about it. You know? So, yeah, dude. That was a giant. That was an awesome video. I know that was going to go viral as a bitch. Of course, it got pulled. Because God forbid, you know, you see some ass and titties and be alright. Anyway, anywho. So, the next video I posted from old boy, dude. His legacy and stuff. His grandfather told him. His grandfather also told him that that back in the day, the Aztecs and Mayans, they vibed with the earth. And they vibed well with the earth. So much so that when the Spanish got here, and they got to shore, dehydrated, starving, the first thing that happens is, wow, man, these just sacrificial, they're just bloodlusting sons of guns, they are. Bring them all kinds of fruits and veggies. And literally heal them in minutes. Because their women and children of the tribe were the healers. I guess that's one of the basic things that they say, that if you start with the power bullshit, if you're going to start with that, I shouldn't call it bullshit because it's pretty real. If you start, that's the starting point for all women and children start healing. That's the first thing they do. Apparently. But, yeah. Couldn't believe it. So these just terrible people just totally fed them and clothed them and made them feel right at home, you know. The evil beings they were. And then when they got back to the boat, well, so they got to town. And they got all kinds of food, fruits, vegetables they had never seen before in their life. It was the most amazing meal they ever had. Right? Of course, in the meantime, they're scoping out the village and they see it's laden in gold. There's gold everywhere. I mean everywhere, and I'm not exaggerating it. There's gold everywhere. Like, there was so much gold for these ancient societies, dude, that they didn't quite understand the value of it. Like, well, I shouldn't even say understand it. Their perception of the value of it was what it was to them, relics and artifacts. They didn't understand and they're better off for it. They didn't understand the trade-in of them. They didn't understand the cash they would get. They didn't understand all that stuff. They just seen gold as gold and beautiful, and they didn't see it as a priced out, freaking overrated, costly metal. That's why they could throw it in a corner and stack it up on top of each other, and they didn't really have to worry about it. They had all the gold in the world. So, and there's a reason for that. That's because they were associating with higher beings and they were living in love and light. I'll guarantee it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been getting it. That's part of their. I guarantee you, the gold, y'all. The gold was part of how they did the energy stuff in their village. The gold. The gold was part of how they did their energy stuff. So, end of the day, they knew something we didn't. Okay, back then. So, what happened? Well. After they had been, saw their abilities, saw their gold, they're comfortably full, they're took care of. Do unto others. I think they understood that. Do unto others and help whoever is in need. Otherwise, they would have told those weird pigmented colored white folks to get the hell off their property. You know what I mean? To get the hell out of their land. And they didn't. They could have easily attacked those first regiments, but they didn't. Instead, they could, these people were in tune with self, right? That's how they were so highly intelligent and could build what they did. They were so in tune with self and spirit and all, okay? God, Son, the Holy Spirit, all that. They were in tune with it, really in tune with it, and they understood it. And that's why they could do what they could do, and that's why they had the abilities they had. They were a gift. They were not evil. I guarantee. His grandfather said they never sacrificed. He said, in fact, those two tribes especially, they, even when a person who deserved it passed, they would still say prayer and ritual over the body before they buried it. They'd still hold like a service, if you will, and bless the body before they send it on, regardless of what you did. That tells me they are next level shit. All right, you know what I mean? It didn't matter if they did this crime, that crime, or this crime. At the end of the day, they still got the respect of a proper burial. Yeah, dude, it's definitely it's total propaganda and bullshit lies, dude. But if you think about it, like, look, I was looking at the Cortez, Hernan Cortez. I was looking at his info, and I was reading along, and I'm like, wow. How the hell do they, how much more do you need to glorify this straight ass, like straight murderer, bro? How much more do you need to glorify that? Oh, white, it's crap. It's crap and crap, oh crap. Crap. I feel like no offense to myself and my people, but I feel like white people were definitely descended of reptilians. I just feel that way. Possibly. Mainly because all the negative, bro. Yeah. That's why the eye color, look at. Them fuckers are lizard's eyes. Don't give me that. Fuckers are lizard's eyes, bro. My grandma and my dad both had webbed toes. Webbed toes. Like a lizard to swim. My Uncle Charlie, dude, oh my God. And actually, I'm supposed to be going over there, dude. I'm supposed to be going over to my grandma's house tonight. Because he said, bro, my grandma's house is haunted as a biatch. Alright? Like hearing things like crazy. You know? Thank you. He's doing good. They're definitely the new creation. Ha! Nobody wanted white people. Nice. Copper, brown, sure. Yep. Bloodline, bro. It's a reptilian trait. The webbed toes is a reptilian trait. I know people don't like to hear it, but it's true. Yeah, grandma's, dude. He said that he's been hearing shit he'll hear shit all night, every night. He'll hear all kinds of crazy stuff. And then upstairs, and then last night he had a broom like slam down in the basement, like get knocked over and like slam down. And then he says this, and I'm gonna bring my mic to test this out because this fucker will pick up anything. I swear to God. He says, "Kyle, dude, come over, dude, so I know I'm not insane." Sorry, guys. I had to yawn real quick. He said, "Come over so I know I'm not insane." He said, "Kyle, dude." He says, "I hear music in the walls behind the." He said the east. It'd be the west wall. It's kind of got me ass backwards. Yeah, east wall. East wall. He said he can hear music coming from underground from behind that wall every single night. He said he don't know if it's classical or rock. But he said it drives him crazy. So I'm gonna go over there. Would you guys be interested in if weird shit starts happening? Could I should go live, you think? If weird shit starts happening, like a haunted live? Just to see? You never know, it might turn out alright. He said all you gotta do is stay up and listen. No, it was albino. Cool, bro. Hey, you never know. I'll talk to you guys still too, obviously. But you never know, dude. You might catch something. I wish I had a night vision camera. So, guys, when I first heard this, right? You want to know what I'm speculating? It's a hunch. I'm not running with it fully yet, but it's a hunch. I have a hunch that what he's hearing in the walls, okay? It may in fact be music. Most likely, he said it's got to be. It sounds just like a record player. So I thought, well, Grandma had 10 kids. She had a lot of probably record players. So I could see one getting stolen. My guess is little people, kind of. I'm leaning towards little people. The way he said that broom knocked over and shit last night. Them fuckers are slick, y'all. Yeah, I do. I need some gear. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do gins too, and fairies. Yeah, fairies are real, and the gin's real. It's real. The fairies, I've seen fairies. Cyan and glass. I hear you on that too. I seen Tumultuous talking about that. I should have multiple. I'm telling you, bro. God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. So you laugh at the little people, bro. I have stories for days about little people. Fairies will carry you off too. It takes a lot of them, but they will. They'll grab you and they'll haul you off. I don't know what they do with you. Probably eat. I don't know. Yeah, so crazy stuff. I can't believe my lie died down that quick, y'all. Do you think it's because of that giant video on the community guidelines? In a different dimension, bro? What? What theory, bro? I think it could. What? Ignore another question. Check me on Telegram. All that. What? Do we have a troll under the bridge? I know. Well, dude, hey. That's why I've been telling people, you guys. And I'm not even kidding with this shit, y'all. I'm not even kidding with it. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, get copper rounds, y'all. You'll be glad you did. You'll feel like a G if it ever comes down to it. Get copper rounds, y'all. What's that? What she got? Your pistol? Or something? Sorry. Yeah, it's all real. That video authenticates it. Armor piercing, nice. Yeah, somebody cried a river. Fucking crybabies. Somebody cried a river. That's just what they do. Anything to block my content. Guys, I'm slowly trying to get around stuff for my uncles here. Because I don't want to miss it. It might be one of the last times I ever get to stay over or even go to my grandma's and hang out at night. So I'm just making sure I get everything around. Oh, my bad, y'all. Thanks for telling me that stuff. I don't pay no damn attention. Dude, I was looking at logos and shit. This is a little too space age with the V, bro. But I want to do some Punisher Skull shit. Just spice it up a little bit. Alien style. Somebody come up with some shit. You just got to make it just a little different than Punisher so you can't get a copyright. Like, I was looking at all kinds of them. Like, this, but not so loud. Lose the fucking trident. You know, something like that. And obviously lose this shit. Obviously lose, you know, that. But I was trying to give some people ideas for my logos because people had asked me. I never got them anything. Dude, I thought this looked cool, too. I started looking through shit. Where was it? Like these, dude. Just different vibe. And then I looked up Viking. Like even these would be kind of interesting, but yeah, Viking rune meanings, bro. Wouldn't it be cool to make a series of hats with like Viking rune meanings on them? I think that'd be sick. I think that'd sell. Aren't those tits? And what's cool, dude, is nobody can copyright these. I can use them all I want. Just I like it simple, bro. I like clean. That's clean, right in the middle of the freaking. Either do white on black, black on white, gray on black, black on black, don't matter. And then I'd like to do a couple like that. Yeah, less is more. That's what I thought too, bro. I could see Viking gods being giants easily, bro. Easily. That's Libri. You gonna get that Ankh, bro? I want that Ankh too, bro. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, it's tight, ain't it? Mind Unveiled Fairies 411. Interesting. Mind Unveiled Fairies 411. Oh, it does. Libri, I'm not sure. Open mouth ceremony. What? Oh. Man, y'all, I watched some of the nastiest videos I've ever seen the other day. It was called like the Faces of Death or something. Real shit. It was weird. Yeah, old, bro. That shit's real, bro. Yeah, it was disgusting. I've never seen nothing like it. It was all real. I couldn't believe it. You know, YouTube has that. Don't post no giant stuff, though. No, I found it on YouTube last night. Your soul can reanimate in mummy. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it was Faces of... Yeah, I don't know. I don't even like saying it. It's because it's nasty. Don't watch it. Like, my Uncle Charlie was like, no, bro, they got rid of it. Yeah, I have, bro. They got rid of it, so I didn't want to get in trouble. There you go. Faces of Death. There you go. Dude, wasn't that... Oh, my God, the live monkey. Oh, that was terrible. Dude, no, yeah. No. That... Bro, when I watched that, I thought, no wonder we're damned. Don't watch it. Do not watch it. Could be. Bearcats. I didn't see that. Don't say that, guys. Don't say the nasty in the live. Don't say that. Yeah, don't say that. I'll get banned for sure. Yeah, my Instagram and my YouTube, bro. Bearcats. It wouldn't be a name. Nothing. You don't even want to know. Man, bear, pig. There you go. It's real. Oh, absolutely. The cults and stuff. Oh my God. Really? Why you say that? No, I don't. Well, actually, my middle toe and my ring toe are halfway webbed up, halfway. Not to the top like my dad and my grandma. Oh yeah, dude, chimera. They've been making chimeras, dude, since Egyptian times. You guys know that picture of I saw it was that picture of God or Jesus. That picture of Jesus, dude, and he's got them two lions sitting beside him, and they have the faces of humans. For real. That reminded me. I thought, wow, those aren't fake. Those are chimera. Those are chimera in that picture. Yup, those are chimera. Yup, no doubt about it. Those are chimera. Those are crossbreeds. God, they were weird looking. I didn't like it. It disturbed me. Good, bro. Good. Cities that run off free power. I haven't heard about that. Like that right now? Minotaurs? Yeah, those are real too. No kidding. Yeah, they're descendants of. I think the giants in the Book of Enoch were much bigger. Nice, dude. Hey, what's happening? Thank you. You know some stuff, don't you, Humdog Millionaire? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Traits? Like I had? Like the traits that I kind of picked apart of myself? So, dude... My Uncle Charlie was come over last night, right? And he's talking to me about some stuff, and we were just talking about crazy stuff, reptilians and giants and shit. He's like, you don't even know where you come from, Kyle. You know, in his old raspy ass voice. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, man, I remember when I was growing up. He says, Harold, that's my grandpa. That's his dad. My dad's dad too. It's my dad's brother. He said, man, I'd be walking through the grocery store with Harold, and he'd go. For one thing, he couldn't look at Spam. He was in World War II. All they ate was Spam for like a year and almost 2 years. And then he'd go by the meat section, and almost religiously, my grandfather would go, ain't no use eating that dead meat. Like, Charlie said he'd look at him like, what, bro? What, bro? What are you gonna go eat that dead meat for? What, bro? What, bro? No, like, for real. He said it always just made him raise his eyebrow like, what the fuck you talking about, bro? You know? Like meat that ain't, like, he talking about meat that is not on a live thing. Yeah. No, not dead people. He wants live meat, fam. Get it? Yeah, no, not fresh. Live. Blood still pumping. Oh, yeah. That's what he means. Yeah. I'm like, God dang, Grandpa. Yeah. That spam got that bad, huh? That backstrap of that old German looked alright. Oh, damn, bro. I hope not. Right? Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's that old school shit, though. You know what I mean? And that probably got that. He probably just picked it up from his great grandpa and then their great grandpa. And boy, oh boy, maybe they was doing that shit. Damn. Gnarly, bro. No, he's passed away. He's passed away. She said that's how you get worms. And that, you want to know what's even more messed up, though? He wouldn't touch fish. Wouldn't touch fish. What's up, Miss Beth? He would not touch fish. Reptilian, I'm telling you. It's the bloodline. I'm telling you. It's weird. It's weird. Because fish don't have blood running through them. Dude, I want to do that. I want to do the parasite worm detox. No, he was a good guy, bro. He was actually super freaking intelligent. He really was. He was super intelligent. I think he probably just did it to mess with my uncle, to be honest. But, back in the day, dude, and I don't like to talk about it because it's kind of edgy, but, like, people, if they're starving, during war and shit, more times than not, people have done it. If they're absolutely gonna die. You saw the Donner Pass incident, and then that plane crash, that one plane crash. Yeah. Yup. They draw straws, you know what I mean? On the plane crash. I said, fuck too at that point of survival of the fittest, bro. Better at least give me a good old fashioned freaking, boxing match for it. Straight up. Better at least throw down, bro. Give me that. Yeah, bro, they probably did, dude. They probably became Wendigos. Yeah, of course. It'd actually take more balls to actually draw straws than it would just strong arm everybody. Tenderizing. Yes. Now I like where your head's at, Katie. You have some fun with that. Yes. YouTube on he's like, just join. What are we talking about? Red meat. Bracelets. I don't remember, bro. Yeah. Life. You're that bored with life, bro. You're that bored with life. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I didn't know they were soccer players. But I think it's happened often.
There's been a couple movies on that. No, you're good, bro. You can message me. Yeah, I'm okay with the RH blood. See, that's the RH negative blood, dude. The RH negative blood is said to be like of reptilians. Yeah, the Donner Pass people. Yeah, that was a bad one, dude. I heard that's haunted as fuck. That's supposedly the newest breed of man. And I can believe that because the way the so I think on Earth at one time, dude, like when the Aztecs and the Incans and all them were here, it was all dark skins. I think it was all dark skinned people. And then we got introduced later, and as a controlled experiment, maybe, I don't know. We got released later. And then that's when all the conquering and the bullshit started, kind of. Nephilim? Okay. Which could be in turn reptilian, the fallen, right? No, you don't think so? Yeah, dude, I'd have. Lala Roland is awesome. Yeah, RH negative, dude, just generally, and it doesn't always have to be this way. I was talking in my last live about it, like, so if you have two RH negative parents, but one of them has the RH positive gene, then you could still end up RH positive even though both your parents are negative. But it's not like that when it comes to RH positive. If both your parents are RH positive, even if they have the recessive negative gene or whatever, it will never ever come to be in you. Once you're both positive, you will always be positive. It's weird. I don't know why it works that way. But it's kind of like, if you think about it, if you guys think about it, it's like multiplying negatives, right? A positive, you always get a positive. Negative, positive, you might get you will get a negative, right? You could. Negative, you get a positive. It can happen. But no matter what, if you multiply a positive and positive, it can never be negative. I don't know why it worked out that way, but it did. It works that same way. Mitochondrial Eve. I think we're on the same energy plane, but I don't think that we've had DNA manipulation. We had to have. All the elite are negative. Interesting. Yeah, my live started out strong. I think it was as soon as that video was gone. Because I was telling people to go watch it. They'd probably go try and watch it, and then they just bug. They just bug out. If it was, because it wasn't there. They'd be like, what the fuck, man? The power of the beetle. Interesting. I was never attacked by fairies. You used to see spirits until you had brain surgery. Weird. What did he say? Really? Whoa, cool. No, yeah, bro. It's gone. They took it down. Wait, what? Wait, what? Who figured it out? Yep, for sure. Hold on. Where did that guy talk? Did you hear about the scientist? I believe it was from Russia. Russia. Power of beetle. And then they built, probably German, most likely. He made a device no bigger than a shoebox from beetle wings. And what does he do with it? Then, shoebox from beetle wings. Crazy. That's cool, though. Once he can harvest the energy, he levitates. No kidding. Levitates. 1,000 miles an hour? That's crazy. Grandmas will know the shit. What's that? That's weird. That's badass. Cool. Whoa, cool. Dude, I was looking at Antarctica today, you guys. Check this out. Real quick. I was looking in Antarctica today. I didn't realize at different times of the day, you can see different things there. Hold on here. Right here. Check this out. About shit when I seen that. I posted it on here, but it didn't get no love. Look what you got, guys. Man kneeling. Cross. Some kind of goat type weird head thing. Another lion head down here. See it? Lion head. Face. And then what do you have above? Saucer. I don't know. You see my video on the... did you guys go watch my full-length video on the Egyptian Sphinx on my Instagram and stuff? Did you guys check it? This was in Antarctica. Oh, no, I took this video down. It wasn't getting no love. I mean, 0 love. But there's more to my, there's like a second half of that on the Sphinx. It has to do with this. At the end of it, I tell what happened. Remember how I said at the end, the UFOs? Could be a dragon's head. Or a gargoyle of some sorts. I don't know. Huh. Just across in Antarctica. So check this out, you guys, real quick. I came to this weird like thought process / revelation / thing when I was checking out Antarctica. So I went over here and I was like, wow, that looks really weird. Boom. And they were all blurred out. Right? Have a good one, Papat. They were all blurred out, right? But check it out. So they got them going this way. Okay? They got them going this way. So check this out. And they got them going vertical. A whole nother set of them, right? So I'm like, wow, that looks weird. Doesn't that remind you of something like something like a school of something? Jumping up and down in the ocean, doesn't it? Does it not? Me, it totally does me. Sounds like, I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. And look what else I found. Hopefully they're easy to find. Where are they? Going back. Hold on. I'll find them in a second. Look what else I found. Okay, boom. Look at that. It's blurred out, but when you zoom in, it's blurred out from far away, but when you zoom in, they turn into little square chunks of snow of different types. But why blur it out from the top if it's snow? So you see this? And then you go here, right? Watch this. There's even more. There's more. What does it look like? Oh, hold on. There's more. Even more. Okay? No, not footprints, bro. These critters, they were fucking swimming for their life when it flash froze. Swear to God. Because Antarctica's covered in what? Ice, right? So it had to have been what? Water at once, right? Those critters, dude, they were swimming for their life when it day after tomorrow their asses. I really believe that. There's some more. They were running. They were skeeting on it. There's some pyramids. I found pyramids for days in Antarctica today. This was a really weird spot in Antarctica that was all blood. It was like blood red, y'all. What is that shit? Like, look at that thing. Look at that. This didn't set right with me. Yeah, bro, this was on Antarctica, fam. It was like a whole mountain pass, y'all. Look at all this shit. Weirdness. Look at that weirdness. 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 Bro. Yeah, I know the Red River. Isn't that from penguins? This was a standing lady. That was kind of cool, I thought. Look at the kid. Look at the critter. Kid, critter, kid, critter. That was really weird. I was like, huh. What are they depicting? Yeah, it's supposed to be like a tall lady with like maybe Mother Nature, but then man and beast. One. Yeah, isn't that wild? I was like, how the hell did they make that? Dude, like a part of me, dude, like I've looked and looked and looked. All over. And sometimes I'm like, man, did these people like drop right in the spot and they just petrified? You know what I mean? It makes me wonder sometimes when I'm seeing these structures, dude. What I'm seeing there. Pyramid, probably. Dude, there's pyramids everywhere. Yeah, look at that pyramid. Look at that triple set. Boom, boom, boom. So many of them, dude. So many pyramids. Look how flat, look how sheer this side is, though. Look how sheer this side is. Yeah, those are pyramids, y'all. I mean, just look at that. Look at the sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're all over Antarctica. Hold on. No. Hey, look at these people down here, you guys. You can tell they're little fucking crawling up a mountain or something. Look at even over here, you see one. Right? I keep fading out. Right there. Oh yeah, pyramids all over, bro. The Egyptians have been everywhere, dude. This was a crazy one. Like a horse or something, or a moose. Nope, not pareidolia. That was made up for you. Oh, look at the little people. Dude, I swear they had people flash frozen on there. It's weird. They kept like blotting shit out. Is he gonna storm again, bro? It's like every fucking single structure on the planet, dude, was designed of sorts. Oops, I just put hearts on my head. It's freaky. That was really weird, dude. I saw this in the ocean, you guys. Isn't that the fucking weirdest thing? That was just a reflection in the ocean, y'all. What do you make of that? Isn't that weird? See the swords behind it? Swords? It looks like somebody with a hoodie on. No, it looks like somebody with a hoodie on. Look. Their head, hoodie. And there's two swords. Look at sword. That was weird. Lightly reflecting. Like, what the fuck? This looks like the Pope or something. I like the rocket. I'll run with the rocket. They got some weird reflections. I found this in the Mediterranean. What do you make of that? What plane is that? Look, you can even see the shadow on the bottom of the water. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Who is that? Could be a drone. It looks private though, don't it? Looks private. Could you imagine going down in the ocean? Could you imagine it? That'd be the freaking spookiest thing ever. No, dude, I was seeing all kinds of remnants, though, you guys. There's a pyramid. Look at that. See, 1, 2, 3. See how flat it is? And then look at these ones. 1. You gotta know what you're looking for, I suppose. It was weird, dude. I just got into it because I was like, I've never seen Antarctica like this, like it was today. I never have. I've never seen them structure. I've scoured Antarctica, y'all. I've scoured Antarctica. And I never seen Antarctica like it was today. It was weird, bro. Look at this bitch. Pew. This pyramid. It's wore out. I swear, dude, at one time all the mountain passes, dude, were... Nope, not so much. There's one. They're huge, dude. They're gigantor. See how flat that face is? It's a good dead giveaway usually. They got so many they don't even know, dude. But no, did you guys check my story? Or did we already talk about it? Look how steer that one is. Pow, pow. About Monstro. Nice, dude. Isn't it weird, dude, how almost everything is a picture of something, bro? Does that freak you out, or is that just me? Yeah, I heard about it. So did you guys hear, let's go. Dude, everything. It's weird as shit. So did you guys hear about that pilot that was over in Antarctica? He was like a military guy. I know. Yeah. Possibly is. Something, ain't it? Absolutely. That's a big ass pyramid right there. You can always tell too by the shadows, guys. Look at the shadows. If the shadows are triangle, 9 times out of 10, dude. I was finding pyramids in this volcano. They covered this one up a lot. This was weird too. Check that out. There's your volcano. They degraded half of it. But like, look at that. The top. That's not random, dude. It's designed. I think it's a plant, dude. To be honest, yeah. I wonder if it's... No. Kind of looks like it. Bust it. It just looks weird. I bet they did, dude. We're all on that shit. Yeah, everything's designed, dude. Like, look at that. How this standing up. It's like a chick in a dress or something. I was finding mermaids, bro, everywhere. Yeah, Mars is awesome. I actually found a cross on Mars, if you can believe that. This is Antarctica. Yeah, dude. And I believe, bro, so I'm going to tell you guys, if you're going to start Google Earthing, you're going to see every type of beings. Every type. I'm not even kidding. You're going to see every kind of thing you can imagine in your head. I'm not even kidding you. And then some that you don't. Some that you're like, whoa. Yeah, Antarctica they do pretty good, but I saw a unicorn earlier on here. I hope I fucking... No, I'm not gone. Stop. I'm serious. I saw a fucking unicorn sculpture. Don't hate. Don't hate. I did. I probably won't be able to find it. Check out that pyramid, though. Isn't that weird? That's a weird one. Now I'm going to have to prove it. Oh. Oh. This is like, dude, this is like a cavern, y'all. Look at that shit. When they don't blot that out, that goes in. I was about like, what? That was crazy. That's a big cavern, y'all. Big one. There's a face over here. Left. Dude, everything, dude. They're all... There's a pimple right there. Check it out. They never end. Yeah, dude. They always block all the cave entrances for some reason. I don't know why. They put snow in front of them. I know that's what they're doing. They had all kinds of shit out in the ocean, too. The islands. Islands I had never seen before. Big old, like, rock islands. I was like, what the heck? That's a nice pyramid there. When they come to a sheer point like that, you guys, that's not natural. You know? Just ain't natural. There it is again. Yeah. Yeah, they look like sealed doors, but they're not. I know they're not. That's a good sized pyramid there. There's a couple good sized pyramids. The cross. Critters. Another pyramid. See the axe? This was a weird one. Wait, was that? No, that's a... What do you make of that? Like some Devil's Tower type shit? Babylon? I don't know. That's not natural. It looks like a sword or something. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings, dude. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that cross is crazy, wasn't it? It reminds me of the tower. It reminds me of the gunslinger, dude. The gunslinger. The gunslinger. Okay, I could give it that. I like it. Christmas tree. We'll run it. Doesn't it look like there's a man on a horse right there? He's like, I'm going to slay the dragon at the top of this tower. I don't know. You never know, bro. Everybody thinks you're crazy until they figure it out. I will get the last laugh. I promise. Tunnel. That's that tunnel, dude, from the top. You see that, guys? That's a big-ass tunnel, dude. Going somewheres. See the pyramid on the side right here? It just makes you wonder what's in there. You just can't help but wonder. You just can't help but wonder, man. I know, right? I would love to. Be fucking epic. Be epic. There's openings everywhere. There really is. This one kept blotting out on me. Yeah, that was a weird kind of structure. It wasn't a volcano either. It's like, what the hell? It's all half-mooned. Looked like a damn meteor smoke, that son of a bitch. Yes, I thought I took a good close-up picture inside of a volcano. Yeah, that was weird. Just don't know quite what make. Oh, that's a close-up of that little girl. Does she look? She looks African American. And then whatever that may be. Does she not? We're going to Antarctica. To Antarctica. Who's buying? Ha! I'll just bring the weaponry. You know I'm going to be locked and loaded anywhere I go, bro. I know, doesn't it, though? It looks like it's got 6 legs or something. 6 legs, bro. What? Probably. Dude, I wish I was that. I wish I had that many resources, though. Real shit. What was that? I think this might have been in that volcano, bro. Weirdness. You guys, dude, some ETs with big ass heads, y'all. Did you guys know Thoth, dude? Did you guys know Thoth or Thoth or whatever? Thoth? Did you know he was like a hybrid, dude? Somebody said something about him being like a eighth being or something, bro. Where? Where can I work? Hey, there's my unicorn. Read it and weep. That's a unicorn. That's a horse with a fucking horn. Look. That's my unicorn. Or wait, maybe it's not a unicorn. Maybe it's like a fish. I don't fucking know, dude. But it's damn got a horn, dude. And it looks like a horse head. I'm not crazy. Does it not? Do you see a unicorn? Oh, you can work there? They hiring? Yeah. No. That's a horse neck, not a rhino neck. That's a horse neck. Horse neck. He's looking up and to the right. There's his horse schnoz, and there's his fucking unicorn. Telling. He said, bro, what's the last job you had? I'll be the last job. I thought you were calling me out. I hate working for the man, bro. That looks like a gecko. I just can't do it. Dude, did you guys see that video, though? That's kind of going off right now. That's a weird thing. Kind of going off right now. The video I talk about how they find the dirt, the sand. And that sand, they roll it on them, and they are fire resistant. Then the dirt, they are camoed when they rub it on them. And then the water, dude. The water. Hey, Mermaid, thank you so much. Bro, I ain't working for the government. What'd you see? What'd you see, guy? A phoenix? Where? Yeah, no, yeah, like, I told you guys about Lake Baikal. When the Russians ran into those aliens. When the Russians ran into those aliens, Lake Baikal, they had a, like a membrane, clear liquid membrane. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. Yes, bro. Yes, you did. Yeah, that's what they're talking about, bro. That I know it is. I know it is. I don't want to work there. You really think so? That's what that other girl said. It just seemed like a lot. It just seemed like a lot. I mean, I could see that being on a shirt, but not a cap. That's, I get, you know. I do like it, though. It's a vibe. It could sell. I think it could sell on t-shirts and shit. No doubt. Right? They be watching you like a hawk. I know, I like it too. No, I'm serious. It kind of reminds me of the Tree of Life. Reminds me a lot of the Tree of Life. Well, I should probably fucking hit up my Uncle Charlie. I don't even know if he's still up or not. I was afraid I'd do this. End up staying on live too long. Dude, I was talking to you, dude, the whole time. Joe who? Joe who? Joe who? I don't know why I'm not holding people in my lives. I mean, obviously, you know, when I taper down and I start doing this, yeah, but... You guys have any suggestions? Thank you, Ton. You, Val. Appreciate you. I like it. I don't know. I think it screwed me when I was telling people to go. Have a go, Maurice. Yeah, I understand that. I totally understand that. I almost thought about like going a little earlier. Am I freezing up? That's weird. Dude, did you see that clown that said, "Get sober, bro"? Do I seem high to you? Be honest. Maybe I seem stoned? Be honest. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Where'd that come from? I've always had heavy eyes. Ever since I was, hell yeah. I've always had this though, like lazy eyes, like Biggie Smalls. Lazy eye, I was high when they hit me. I just always had people that thought I was like a toker since way back. No, I do. I wobble a little bit. That's not from that. Oh, said PlayStation Wii eyes. That's funny. I feel like I know that troll.
There's been somebody driving by my house, dude, that will fucking, like, wrap it, dude. Like, give it everything they got right by my house and then let off. You know what I mean? It's, like, blatant. Because I have, like, a slow down sign in front of my house, my yard. Yeah, usually I'll laser point them. Make them think it's a red dot. Yeah, hell yeah. I love me some Notorious. Yeah, I do, bro. Yeah, I do. I like you. What you talking about, Willis? You a bad man. I love that. The Crimson Warning. Yeah, except I got green dot. I guess that's not legal. Oh yeah, vampires are real life. Well, what year 6? Okay, I hadn't seen that. Yeah, it's more expensive. I guess green's, but you can see green easier. Year. No, I never knew that. Oh yeah, hell yeah. No, you're not. Just kidding. I am. Yeah, I'll look into it, dude. 1666. Interesting. Are they, dude? I believe that. Who's T? How you doing, user? 302-6969. What's that, Richard Cranium? Cool. I hope you enjoy them. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. You said we don't sparkle? Oh, yeah, I got that one. What do you mean we don't sparkle? Michigan. Nice. Vampire thing. Ooh. Vampires are sexy, though. Yeah, boy. Good to see you here, man. Oh, no. Hell no, they don't sparkle in the sun. Y'all watch Blade or what? Hell no, we ain't no Twilight up in this. We're talking real vampire shit. Okay, I like it. Yeah, no. I like that real shit. Queen of the Damned. I know. Ha. Once you start, you can't turn it off. Fallen Fly Girl. Underworld. Oh man, Kate Beckinsale. Stop it. All leather. You killed it, that movie. No, I was just checking you, bro. You good, brother? I didn't know if I knew you personally very well or something. You all good? You ain't gotta say nothing about it. No, I'm not. Yeah, supposedly Kirsten Dunst said he had terrible breath the entire set. Nice. No, yeah, he had terrible breath the entire whole fucking movie. She hated his breath. Dude, don't brush his teeth. Nah, dude, he's out knocking boots probably. Dude, free Joe Exotic. Fuck yeah. I'll fuck with that one. He said free Joe Exotic. That's awesome. I'm surprised my uncle ain't called me. I suppose, guys, I'm going to call him real quick, make sure he's still up, see if he's still going to be down to do that. I want to see if there's any weird things at my grandma's house. The house is really old. What? My video of the Giants is back up? Stop it. What the fuck, man? So it probably wasn't even down in the first place, yo. Y'all tripping? No, not the green one? Damn. Never mind. Damn it. Really? I can't get out of my live. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I wish I was tripping. That's awesome. So you're saying it appears to be up. Oh my god, hold on, y'all. I'm getting mixed reviews here.